Well, hello and a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning in to News 9 Live. Now, amid strains in the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi alliance over Rahul Gandhi's remark on VD Savarkar, NCP chief Sharad Pawar has stepped in to, well, play the peacemaker. Opposition leaders said Congress has agreed to tone down its criticism of Savarkar. Now, Pawar raised the issue during a meeting of opposition leaders convened by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge on Monday evening. He made it clear that targeting Savarkar, a revered figure in Maharashtra, would not help the opposition alliance in the state. Former Congress presidents Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi were present at the meeting along with leaders of opposition parties.
बात कहते हैं कि आपने जब विदेश में जाके भाषण दिया तो उन्होंने कहा माफी मांग लेते, अभी कहा कि कोर्ट में आपसे कहा गया माफी मांग लेते, तो जब ये लोग राहुल गांधी माफी मांग लेते तो राहुल गांधी क्या सोचते हैं?
राहुल गांधी सोचता है मेरा नाम सावरकर नहीं है, मेरा नाम गांधी है। गांधी किसी से माफी नहीं मांगता। और मैंने कहा पार्लियामेंट हाउस में कहा कि भैया मुझे बोलने दीजिए ना, एक बार तो बोलने दीजिए। 2 बार चिट्ठी लिखी, तीसरी बार मैं पर्सनली स्पीकर से जाके कहता हूं, स्पीकर सर प्लीज, आप डेमोक्रेसी के लोकतंत्र के आप प्रोटेक्टर हैं, मुझे बोलने दीजिए। मुस्कुरा आके कहते हैं भैया मैं तो नहीं कर सकता। आप नहीं कर सकते तो कौन कर सकता है? शायद मुझे जाके मोदी जी से पूछना पड़े, वो तो करने नहीं देंगे।
संजय राउत जी या उद्धव ठाकरे जी व्यक्तिगत सावरकर जी का बहुत सम्मान करते हैं। उद्धव ठाकरे गुट के जो भी शिवसेना के वो भी बड़ा सम्मान करते हैं, मगर ऐसे मामलों में सिर्फ सम्मान करना उचित मतलब रिलेवेंट नहीं होता है। आपने उस पर काम भी करना चाहिए। जैसा बाला साहेब ठाकरे ने जूते मारो आंदोलन किया था, स्वयं उद्धव ठाकरे ने 2018 में कहा था कि राहुल गांधी ऐसा काम करेंगे तो मैं उन्हें जूते मारूंगा। मैं जूते मारने की तो नहीं बात कर रहा हूँ, मगर वो एक काम जरूर कर सकते हैं, वो राहुल गांधी या कांग्रेस को माफ़ी मांगने को मजबूर कर सकते हैं, तो उन्होंने वो मांग करना चाहिए।
राहुल गांधी बोल दिया माफ़ी नहीं मांगेंगे, वो महात्मा गांधी बनेंगे, मतलब जेल जाएंगे। तो किसी बात पर माफ़ी नहीं मांगेंगे, लोगों ने बोला है। और उसी समय कोर्ट के अंदर भी जब मोदी समाज का उन्होंने अपमान किया तो माननीय न्यायाधीश भी उनको बोला कि आप माफ़ी मांग लीजिए, मामला दफा रफा हो जाएगा। बोला नहीं मांगेंगे। तो इतना अहंकार है उन आदमी का, उनसे क्या बोलना है।
And well, that's not all. The word that's coming out is that Ranjit Savarkar, the grandson of VD Savarkar, has said that he is going to file an FIR against Rahul Gandhi if he does not apologize for his I am Gandhi, not Savarkar jibe. To speak more on this, joining me in the studio is my colleague Pankaj Mishra. Pankaj, it seems like Sharad Pawar, you know, a veteran politician who really understands what's going down in Maharashtra, has stepped in. Help the viewers understand why he thought it's necessary for him to step in at this point in time. The cracks in the opposition already, needless to say, is out there in the open. Do you think the Gandhis are now going to pay heed to what Sharad Pawar has now said in that opposition meeting?
Well, Kabir, it looks like that Rahul Gandhi, as per the reports are trickling in, although unconfirmed, that he has finally taken the advice from Sharad Pawar. And needless to say, you know, we saw Uddhav Thackeray yesterday in as many words warning Rahul Gandhi not to fall for the trap of BJP, and he said that BJP is trying to provoke him, so he should be very careful. As far as Savarkar is concerned, both Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray inarguably they said that this is something that he should not be touching upon, and obviously Savarkar should not be tarnished, because he is a national hero, and for Maharashtra too, he holds a lot of significance. So clearly coming from Sharad Pawar, obviously one would say that talking about Vikas Aghadi, the MVA alliance, Sharad Pawar, who had cobbled this alliance, he was the one who had actually brought this into existence. Now, as one of the top leaders in the alliance, Kabir, obviously Sharad Pawar's words hold a lot of significance, a lot of weight. But it had to take Sharad Pawar for Rahul Gandhi to have actually accepted, and maybe he has chosen, as of now, not to mention or not to bring Savarkar's reference.
And at the same time, do you think somebody like Sharad Pawar, like I mentioned, you know, he understands Maharashtra politics like not many who are in the game at the moment. Do you think his concerns come from a place of actual worry? Because if this Savarkar rift and you know, this tussle gets stretched out, it might just create, you know, irreparable damage and cracks on the MV alliance. If that happens, how does that hit the Congress party, nationally, across the length and breadth of the country?
Right, absolutely, Kabir. See, I mean, both talking about the MVA alliance, obviously Uddhav Thackeray faced a deadly blow when Eknath Shinde actually broke the party into two, and now Shiv Sena is what Uddhav represents is UBT, Shiv Sena. But as far as Congress is concerned, I would say that it is against on the slippery ground as of now, as far as the alliance is concerned in Maharashtra or nationally also. So for Sharad Pawar, obviously he is a very astute politician, very seasoned politician, and many say that he can actually guess or tell you the exact political sentiments that are panning across the country as of now. So his word of caution is that if this alliance also, which obviously is a very rare alliance if you see, because this kind of alliance we haven't seen in any other state. So if this alliance takes a hit, then it's a very big loss as, for the opposition parties in order to challenge the BJP in 2024. And obviously, on the same lines, Uddhav Thackeray too had said that our focus is to defeat BJP, defeat Prime Minister Modi, so he should not get pulled into such sentiments or such commentaries, which might, have a counterproductive effect on Rahul Gandhi, especially when he is already facing disqualification from the MP's position after his remarks on Prime Minister Modi's surname.
And at the same time, it was quite natural of Uddhav Thackeray to come out and, speak on the Savarkar issue, because he himself right now treads a very delicate path in terms of, the shakhas still being out there in the open, the division of assets between the two factions of the Shiv Sena as well, and his, sudden loss of power in the state of Maharashtra, given what happened with Eknath Shinde, jumping ship, taking a full platoon of MLAs to the other side. But Sharad Pawar and his particular, suggestion, the idea, how much of it do you think the Congress party will be able to, take note of? Will it be able to understand what the Congress wants at this point in time, what Sharad Pawar is suggesting? Because let's not forget, the Savarkar divide is it's a contentious issue for Maharashtra. Maharashtra is looking towards crucial, local polls as well. So it is going to be interesting to see how the 3-year-old Mahavikas Aghadi government is going to, fare this time around. Let's quickly take a look at that particular reaction coming from Ranjit Savarkar. He's also come out and said that he's going to file an FIR if Rahul Gandhi does not apologize. And he says that there are a lot of other people who might not agree with what Savarkar had to say, but they still respect Savarkar because he is a revered figure in Maharashtra politics. Let's quickly take a look at that, and then we'll continue with the discussion.
संजय राउत जी या उद्धव ठाकरे जी व्यक्तिगत सावरकर जी का बहुत सम्मान करते हैं। उद्धव ठाकरे गुट के जो भी शिवसेना के वो भी बड़ा सम्मान करते हैं, मगर ऐसे मामलों में सिर्फ सम्मान करना उचित रिलेवेंट नहीं होता है। आपने उस पर काम भी करना चाहिए। जैसा बाला साहेब ठाकरे ने जूते मारो आंदोलन किया था, स्वयं उद्धव ठाकरे ने 2018 में कहा था कि राहुल गांधी ऐसा काम करेंगे तो मैं उन्हें जूते मारूंगा। मैं जूते मारने की तो नहीं बात कर रहा हूँ, मगर वो एक काम जरूर कर सकते हैं, वो राहुल गांधी या कांग्रेस को माफ़ी मांगने को मजबूर कर सकते हैं, तो उन्होंने वो मांग करना चाहिए।
Well, so that was Ranjit Savarkar. Now Pankaj, it's going to be interesting to look at how much of heed is paid to the words of Sharad Pawar. Do you think somebody like Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, the Gandhis, as it were, at the helm of affairs for the Congress party, do you think they're going to come out and pay heed to what Sharad Pawar, veteran politician, has said?
Well, I'm sure that somewhere down the line, Congress and Rahul Gandhi both would take heed of the advice here, because it's not just Sharad Pawar. Obviously, Uddhav Thackeray too has spoken on the same lines. And also, again, talking about this alliance partnership. Remember, Kabir, if you take a look at the statewide positioning of the opposition parties, Congress is in alliance with these two parties, Shiv Sena, UBT and NCP, only in Maharashtra. Otherwise, everywhere the parties are scattered. Then you have parties coming from the southern part of KCR, how the BRS is trying to make a national pace. Then we have DMK also not minding or not averse to coalition with any national party. AIADMK too is trying to sort out its house and maybe get back to the national politics once again. So all these smaller parties too are gaining prominence. Needless to say, TMC and Aam Aadmi Party, they are leading from the front. The kind of election victories that they are registering, or the presence that they are achieving as of now, is something that is being seen as one of the toughest challenges as far as the regional parties are concerned to the BJP. So for a Congress, for an Shiv Sena, or for that matter NCP, it is very important that they keep the house in order, they stay with the flock, and obviously when the time arrives, they could galvanize their role, their ideology into the common ideology of the other opposition parties. Because for Congress to find as of now a safe zone or a seat on the opposition bandwagon as far as the opposition against the BJP is concerned, it is very important that Congress also joins that, because independently I don't think that Congress would be able to, especially what the conditions are right now, would be able to pull it off all alone. Unless Congress changes its strategy completely, puts in some different faces like Priyanka Gandhi for that matter, or giving credence and opportunity or the control to other leaders. Mallikarjun Kharge once again is there as the president, but obviously as the critics would say that the shots are being called by someone else.
Absolutely. Whose hands is the remote in? That's the big question. People are going to continue debating about that. But at the moment, it's Mallikarjun Kharge who had called that particular meeting. He sits at that president's position. Meanwhile, you know, the recent press conference conducted by the Congress party, it seems like they steered a little clear from the Savarkar issue. Now that it's important to note that, you know, Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar, all coming and, you know, calling out the Congress party for raking up this particular issue. If you know, cracks are to be prevented in the MV alliance. Do you think that has already happened, and Uddhav Rahul Gandhi makeup is sort of already on the cards? Because the latest press conference, the Congress party sort of steered clear from the Savarkar issue. They could have responded back to the BJP pressers, to various spokespersons, but they did not do that. They sort of steered clear for that. So maybe Sharad Pawar's words has already trickled down into the mindset of the top brass of the Congress party.
Well, absolutely. You're referring to the just concluded Congress press conference, and obviously nothing came out of that. It could be, you know, steering clear of any sort of controversy, even, or maybe adding, you know, fanning it further. And remember, Kabir, for this alliance in particular, everyone, each member, each party is facing its own battle. Uddhav Thackeray again has to find its foot back into the Maharashtra politics again before he could actually propel the party for any national alliances. Now Congress, you know, it's already known the kind of heat it is facing, both in terms of Rahul Gandhi and also the opposition or the BJP, the way it is charging. The critical aspect is once again NCP Sharad Pawar, who is very close to, or has shown a sort of connect with TMC chief Mamta Banerjee, and this connection is missing as far as the Congress is concerned. So the precarious positioning of all these three parties make them all the more important, the need for staying together, and also cobbling up that support or planning for a third front is something that we will see more clearly as the 2024 elections come closer. But even the state elections or the positioning in the states is concerned, it is very important as of now for all these three alliance partners to stay intact and not touch. You know, as the saying goes, don't try to fix something which is not broken. So unless the Congress breaks something, there should be no reason for them to go for firefighting in this case. Yeah.
Right, because for Uddhav Thackeray, priorities are different. For the Congress party, the priorities are different. But for Sharad Pawar, the priority remains Maharashtra and making sure the MV alliance, which is, let's not forget, just 3 years old, to stick around. Because the fight, like Sanjay Raut recently told reporters, is against Prime Minister Modi, not against Savarkar.
Right.
That's the word that is coming out. We'll have to wait and watch if this Savarkar, Maafi Veer, all these other headlines that are cropping up, will this turn out to be a real talking point ahead of various other polls? Karnataka is coming right up. That's going to be difficult for the Congress to scale in terms of a battle, but we'll have to wait and watch how things happen. Pankaj, many thanks for joining with us. Always a pleasure to have you in the studio. That's all the time we have for you in this edition. We're going to slip into a quick break. Content continues on the other side. Don't go anywhere.